So I just uploaded the SVG to Cricut Design Space, and you can see all the images here. The first thing we're going to do is just click on it and then hit ungroup. So now all of these colors are all separate, and let's go ahead and make it a little bit smaller. So the first thing that I like to do is just make sure that you're happy with the colors. Maybe you want to change some of the colors before you get started. If that's what you wanted to do, you would just click over here and then the color pops up over here and you would just change the color. I think the colors look right spot on, they're perfect, so I'm going to go ahead and keep this. So what we're going to do is select all of them, which you can just go ahead and select all of them like this, or you could go ahead and hit Control A and then that selects all of them. So we're going to do that, and we're going to go up here to align and hit center. That way all of these are together. So we're going to go ahead and adjust the size so they're all the same size, and the shadow box I'm going to use, the size will be 8 by 8. So we're just going to go ahead, let me make this a little bit bigger. We're just going to drag it just like this and pull out till we get to 8. Or you can go ahead and just go up here, hit unlock, highlight on there, we can hit 8, tab 8, and then enter. That way now all of the paper is 8 by 8. We have white, yellow, and we have like an orange, black, and then another white, another orange, and it's kind of like a greenish blue, peachy, gray, white, blue, and blue. Okay, and blue. All right, so we can just go ahead, select that, and then just hit align again, center, and we're going to go ahead and hit make it. We're going to do on the mat, confirm, and then we're going to go ahead and get all of our colors together. So we're going to go ahead, let's get all the colors, and then we'll go to the next step. Hit continue. And we're going to select cardstock for intricate cuts. I'm actually going to do more. It depends on the cardstock that you're using. Some of the cardstock that I'm using today is a little bit thicker, so that's why I'm going to do more. But if it's just regular cardstock, I would probably just leave it at default. So let's go ahead and load the mat and get started. Okay, so I put all my colors in order of how we're going to cut them. So these are all good to go. So we're just going to set this aside and use the Cricut mat. We're going to place the first one on here. Just going to place it here. And I like to use the brayer. So we're just going to go ahead, go over it really quick, and we're going to go ahead and cut it. Okay, so the best way to do this is to turn it upside down. You're going to slowly peel it off. So I'm just taking my fingers. Alrighty, and then this part is, we don't use this part. So you can use like a scraper and take it off. Then here, we're just gonna go ahead and shake this a little bit. And then what I'm gonna do, the rest of it you can I'll show you how you can get that off. But what I like to do is just get all the paper cut. So whatever falls off, we'll leave off, and we're just gonna go ahead, turn it upside down, and then cut the rest, and then we'll do all of that together. So let's go ahead and do the next mat. So we're gonna go ahead and place this on the mat and use, okay, so these are all the ones that we set aside. And so we're just gonna go through and take the weeding tool, which I like this weeding tool better, and we're just gonna carefully just kind of poke out the areas that did not come out. So we're gonna do that. And I like to just do it all at once, just because then you can just kick butt and can just cut all these first. Okay, isn't that so cute? All right, so we're just gonna turn that over. So this was the one that I did, that I originally had. And see, you can't really, it doesn't really pop. Let's try white. Let's see if white is gonna look better. I really think the white is better, so I'm gonna go ahead and cut this and we'll be back. Let's start from the top, okay? Let's do it that way. So what we're gonna do is put tape on here because we want every page, and it's all different. You know, it's however you guys want, but we're gonna go ahead and do every page so it kind of is elevated on every page. So let's see. I think this is the same size, actually. I'm gonna do this one. And I actually got all these foam dots and stuff from the Dollar Tree. So I'm gonna go ahead and we'll wanna do the corners because you want them to stick together so they don't shift. Okay. So we have that. And we're gonna go ahead and just do this side. Whoa, 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 hello. It is sticky, so we're gonna have to carefully remove that. Let's see. Okay, so let's go ahead and bring this like this, okay. And so I have the sides. Let's do a little bit on the top as well. I think what I'm going to do is cut it first. So let's do just like this. A little bit on the top. Okay, and then I want to put some here because I want the bubbles to be elevated. So these are like the little ones. And you can use all the same size, you can use all different, whatever you want. Let's do this. Let's see. So what I'm gonna do is you can take this and you can kind of just place it over just to see like what it looks like. So let's see. Okay. Okay, so cute. All right. And I'm gonna do this a little bit more. Oops. All right, okay, and this is gonna be fun peeling. And I wanna do over here a little bit more. So now what we're gonna do is before you place it on, you wanna make sure that it's the right side. So let's just double check the paper because I've been turning it over. I just wanna make sure that it is correctly. Let's see. Okay, so it's just like this. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and take the weeding again, and we're gonna carefully just remove these. So we're gonna do it like this, just. Okay, so, all right. So now we have this, all right. So now we're gonna go ahead and do the same here. So we're gonna line this up. Okay, so now we have this. Then we're gonna take this and place this just like so, line it up. And that's so cute. So let's keep going. Isn't that so cute? So what we're gonna do, we're gonna put it in this shadow box. So we're gonna go ahead and just take this out and place this in just like so. Let's see, that is so awesome. So awesome. So I think it turned out super cute. What do you guys think? So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure to give me a thumbs up, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching. Bye.